Yo, wagwan, Tish your boy, Jadon Legendary. Today's video, shoot, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. Not too long ago, I made a video about this character right here, Reckless Rico. Okay? And in that video, she had a very powerful weapon. Okay? Not really a weapon, but a very powerful tool indeed. The Kalu'Ak fishing pole. Now, many people have talked about this weapon in the past. Many people. One of the most well-known was from where I even got the video idea. But no one actually showed the weapon in use. So I was the first person to actually show the weapon being used, and that raised alarms at the Blizzard office. Okay? Because like I said, many people talked about the weapon, but no one actually used the thing. So just in case you don't know the stats, boom, right? The Kalu'Ak fishing pole, Mastercraft Kalu'Ak fishing pole, okay? Now just recently I did a level 19 twink video and there was a guy in the comment section, he was like, laugh out loud, this guy has use attack on his auction bar. And I told him that's because this is a very legendary character, right? She's not a normal level 19. There's nothing normal about this level 19. Fishing poles obviously are not weapons. Therefore, you cannot use your abilities. So what do? I hit what's the name and it targets. Simple as that. Now let me show you the damage real quick, just in case you truly aren't understanding how powerful this thing is. The thing that makes this fishing pole overpowered is it is rated at a very high, or not a very, but a high speed level 80 heroic epic. That means when you get a purple item sword out of a heroic dungeon, that is what this is equal to. So boom, here we have the colossal scald clad kick cleaver from Halls of Lightning, 507, 761, 340 speed, 186.5 on the DPS. Here we have the Kalu'Ak fishing pole, 447, 672, 300 or 3 second speed, 186.5. So it's the exact same thing, of course, without the stats because it's just a fishing pole. But as you can see, it is indeed rated at a level 80 heroic dungeon item, purple, of course. And that's what makes it busted, obviously, because we're running around with a level 80 weapon. Right, boom, 1 grand on a crit. You're pretty much going to be one-shotting everything and everybody, right? Now, is that overpowered? Absolutely, yes. However, I didn't think they would touch the weapon, which basically means for all the people who are farming this thing, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of ruined it for y'all, and I do apologize. I genuinely did not think they would touch the weapon because at minimum, like I explained in the original video, at minimum, if you're on a server that's so freaking dead, no one's playing, right? And you're grinding for this weapon and you're able to win each and every fishing competition, it will still take you at minimum, folks, 4 or slightly more months to complete it. 4 months. So I didn't think they would touch it because there's no server dead enough, at least that I know of, to where you can do the fishing competition enough and complete it in just 4 months. Realistically, it's gonna take you like 7 months, 8 months, a year, maybe even slightly more depending on your server. So I figured, right, I even said it in the video, I'm like, it's gonna take you so long to get this, I highly doubt Blizzard would ever change this. I was wrong. This weapon has received its first update in Man, hold up. So you just gonna watch this much of the video and you not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. Ever. And it is now level locked to 80. And I'ma keep it a hundo. This is not the first time I've made a game-changing thing due to my video. My videos. A long time ago on GTA, about 5-6 years ago, I made a video where I customized one of the pickup trucks in the game. It was a Chevy C10. It sat nice and low to the ground. I made a video where I lifted it and made it a 4x4. That video blew up pretty decently, got about 9-10,000 views. About a few months later, Rockstar added in a Chevy K10, which is the exact same truck, but it's the 4x4 version that's slightly lifted because of that video I did. I didn't think they would do it with this though, because that was just me taking an idea and making another variant of the same vehicle. I took that C10 and I turned it into a K10. I didn't think they would do it for this though, because this is a weapon that is truly very hard to get. Like I said, at minimum, if you're winning each and every competition, it would still take you 4 months. So I was like, nah, the Blizzard probably wouldn't change it because it's going to take people so freaking long to get it realistically. It's not like you're going to see a flood of these popping up. Because no matter your server, it's probably, realistically, probably going to take you like, man, 8 months to a year or more to get. Depending on your server. If your server is dead, probably take you like 8 months. 7, 8, 9 months. If your server is medium, probably like 8 months to a year. If your server is live as fuck, you may as well not even waste your time attempting to get it. Realistically, most people would not have seen their hands on this weapon until Cataclysm Classic drops, where it'll still be very useful and very powerful. But that is more than likely by the time you would have actually gotten your hands on this weapon. There was no way it was going to be a nationwide sweep of people getting this at level 19, 29, 39, 49, whatever level you're trying to get it at. Okay? Now, it was especially busted for the Druid because they can obtain 1800 attack power from it while in bear form. But realistically, no one was just going to suddenly get their hands on this thing. Like I said, there wasn't going to be this sudden nationwide sweep of, oh no, World of Warcraft is being daunted by a plague of level 19s with level 80 fishing poles. It just simply wasn't going to happen, so I didn't think they would touch the weapon. But you know, sometimes they say your actions have consequences, and I guess my action, the consequence was Blizzard wanted to stop something before it happened. Something that realistically, like I said, was never going to be. Is it busted? Absolutely. By every means, it is very busted. But how many people were actually going to be able to get their hands on this thing? I'ma keep it a hundo with you. Nobody. I got a million comments from people saying they know a guy who's working toward it. But how many more months did that guy have left? Yes, he's working toward it, but I highly doubt he was like, most people weren't, more than likely weren't even halfway there, let alone actually getting their hands on it. So I didn't expect them to touch the weapon, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, most people who did videos on it, they did videos talking about it. I was the first person to do a video actually showing it in action. And that definitely didn't help. Also, if that guy, for the dude who was confused on why I had the what's name on the hotbar, now you can see why I have it there. You can't actually use attack, so we're running a protection like build because this is where we can make the most use out of the abilities we can use, that being Thunderclap. This is also a lot more busted now that I'm actually wearing gear. And the thing is, in that video I wasn't even wearing gear. We weren't getting these 1000 crits. So let me show you how I did it in the original video. Alright, we weren't wearing any of this. So now that I'm seeing it in play once more, is it busted? Absolutely. But there wasn't going to be, like I said, there wasn't going to be this nationwide sweep of people using it. That is extremely doubtful due to the extreme levels of things you have to do to actually get your hands on it. Gotta show the hat, because that's how we were showing the hat, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Reckless Rico back in the building, you feel me? Wait, no, I was wearing boots. Ain't the right boots, but I was wearing boots. I was wearing boots and gloves. Trinket, no sidearm. There we go. Now we back. As you can see, the damage went down by little to none. I genuinely didn't think they were going to touch it. And now there's a lot of people, unless you're playing on a private server when you were trying to get it and you all good to go. There's a lot of people who I hope were not trying to get this on actual classic retail. Because if you were, man, dang, I wish there was a way to compensate you for all the time you have lost due to me just making an innocent video showing off, you know, the craziest weapon at this level. I ain't think they was gonna hit it. I really didn't. I genuinely did not think they would touch it. It's just such a hard weapon to get. It really is. I'm not being over dramatic when I say at minimum, if you just so happen to magically win each and every competition, it will still take you 4 months. Because you have to get reputation. And the only way you could get reputation with the Kalu'Ak at this level is through that competition. You can't do none of the quests, you're too low. So at minimum, I just gave this man a buff. God dog it. Oh shoot, where the fuck you come from, sorry? At minimum, it would take you 4 months, y'all. I'm like, they're not gonna touch it. It would be pointless. Why would they touch it? There's no need. No one's gonna get this thing anytime soon, that's for sure. Any dang time soon. Wrath Lynch King will be well over by the time anyone gets this thing. Let's keep it a hundo here. Oh shoot, we actually didn't one-shot somebody. Wrath Lynch King is gonna be dead and freaking gone by the time anybody gets this realistically. But, you know, Blizzard didn't care. Blizzard was like, nah, let's halt that before at least one person can get their hands on it. Because like I said, many people talked about it, but nobody actually showed it in use. So that's what definitely made the difference. You know what I'm saying? Miss? Dang spider, I don't give a crap about that spider. I'm about to die! Talking spiders and crap, man. He's in. Ow! What the fuck just hit me for a hundo? Goodness. Yeah, I didn't think they was gonna nerf it. So I want to give a formal apology to everyone who was working hard on their way to getting this weapon. Because, like I said, it has been perfectly fine because everyone has talked about it. I'm the first person who actually showed it. Now, luckily for me, you know, I'm not on retail, so, you know, I would have been on retail, but no. Let's not add Dungeon Finder so people can level up and experience the game better. Nah, you mean so people can buy a frickin' leveling boost? Don't lie, ain't nobody dumb around here. Y'all wanted leveling boosts. Y'all wanted to make it easier for people to buy a leveling boost so that way, ooh, those are some expensive shoulders right there, I just realized it. So that way, people can frickin', you know, make y'all some more money. Y'all gonna make the money any dang ways. Shoot. Y'all got so much nice clothing in the frickin' Blizzard store, don't let me get money. Oh man, I might drop a bag on Blizzard loot. Don't let me get money, man. Shoot. Y'all wouldn't even had to frickin' get money off the boost. Man, there's so much nice frickin' Blizzard store stuff. I ain't know y'all was making swag like that. I'm gonna keep it a hundo. I ain't know Blizzard employees and y'all had swag, because some of that stuff is nice as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. They got the Doom Hammer in there. Some of the clothing is nice. The hats is clean. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't know Blizzard was swagging out like this for real. So y'all was gonna get the cash any dang ways. But then, you know, they didn't add Dungeon Finder. So for me, I never got on Classic. I tried my best. I got to level 68. No, 70. Jadam is still level 70. Probably sitting somewhere in the middle of Boring Tundra. Wherever I last left him, which I'm pretty sure was either between the fucking the Goblin Treasure Hunter people over in that lake near the Deatha camp. I think that's where I last left him off at. That's the last time I cared to attempt to level. I'm like, I'm cool. Still no Dungeon Finder. I'd rather not. The lack of Dungeon Finder, you know, I can't level in those fucking. I hate quests so much, I really do. Get away from me, man. But there you go, folks. I just had to talk about it because many people have left comments on that video. And I know for a fact that the reason why this thing has gotten hit with a nerf is my fault. And I want to give a formal apology. I genuinely did not think they would touch the weapon. It is insanely hard to get your hands on. So I figure, you know, they was like, people gonna take the time to put in 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months. We should let them keep it. But then again, at the same time, as someone who's been playing Warcraft for the past nearly 2 decades now, I should have known better. We are talking about Blizzard, and sometimes they don't want the fun. Now I get it. Yes, it is very busted. But let's keep it 100. It was going to take people about a year to get this thing. If someone is willing to dedicate a year of their life to getting this fishing pole, you should have let them have it, man. Just let them have it. Just let them keep it. That's some dedication right there. That's like that dude who was leveling the panda in just the panda zone. And then they went ahead and nerfed the amount of XP that can be gained off of herbs. Y'all should have let that man keep going. I think they reverted it back though, didn't they? Because it was kind of messed up. Like, he ain't hurting nobody. This you would definitely be hurting somebody. A lot of low levels wouldn't be. I mean, leveling through PvP though, you kind of got to expect the unexpected. And that is, you know, either people who are way too freaking overgeared or getting stuck with people who are way too undergeared, you know? That's PvP. How it's always been. But, you know, my bad, folks. My bad. Hey, it has been your boy, Jadon, Legendary. I would say make sure you hit that subscribe button, but you're probably not too happy at the fact of what I've done. So if you don't want to subscribe, I'm perfectly A-okay with that. Yo, I'm out.